Hey up all, and welcome to another Hengist Wild Camps. Well, I'm just walking through this lovely woodland. I'm back in the Peak District yet again, and I'm heading to a place, I think it's over a year last time I was there, might be 2 years. The place is called Hordron Edge, and there's a stone circle up there, which I've visited many times in the past. I am due to be out in about 3 or 4 days, but I couldn't wait, I had to get out. So I got my bag on and here I am. I'll plod on and I'll tell you a little bit more about the place as I'm walking up there. I've emerged from those woods behind me. I'm just walking along this path. Hordron Edge is just behind me there, that skyline you can see. Now there's 2 ways to get up there. There's the map route, which is what I'm on now, and this path winds along and then goes up a very short, steep bit and then switches back on itself onto Hordron Edge. Now I could go that way, or I could use the Dave Goodman method, which involves, that's where we want to go, let's go straight up there. But if I do that, I'll be there in about 10 minutes, so I need to waste some time. So I think I'll take the long way around. Right, I'll plod on. If I seem a bit out of breath, that's because I am, because I'm terribly unfit and I've just come up that little bit of a hill behind me. Well, as I turn round, behind me there, that's the start of Stanage Edge. It's windy up here, but that's one of the reasons I've come up here. I'm at the junction, indicated by this signpost, where you can go that way to Bamford, or that way along Hordron Edge, so I'm going to be going that way. Well, I'll plod along up there and I'll speak to you as I'm walking up. As I'm plodding along Hordron Edge, I just thought I'd have a chat with you. I'm due to go out camping in about 3 days at the weekend. But you know what it's like when you can't wait to get out. And the weather's been rubbish. So today is kind of dry, there's going to be a bit of rain. But the Met forecast said the wind gusts are going to be over 40 miles per hour during the night. So I thought, what a good idea to test my new Tetri tent. And the good thing about being up here, there's no shelter. So my tent should get the full brunt of it. Right, well, I'm going to carry on plodding on and I'll bring you back as soon as I see the stone circle. I've just got my first view at Stone Circle. It's there behind me, where all those sheep are. Well, let's have a walk towards it. And here is the stone circle. I'm in the middle of it. I think I once walked around it and counted how many stones there were. From memory, I think there was about 22, although some of them have sunken into the ground. These 2 stones here, which I'm about to walk over to, this one and this one, they're supposed to line up with Loose Hill, and this one is supposed to line up with Win Hill. I've tried in past to get them to line up, and although there is a resemblance, they don't quite match. Well, while I'm up here, let's have a count of these stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, that came up with 20 or possibly 21. I'm sure last time there was 22, perhaps I missed one. I'm just going to take a bit of time looking at these views. I've seen a couple of good places to get my tent up. In fact, this looks like an ideal spot just where I am here. Wind's coming from this direction. I have my back of my tent facing that way and the opening looking over there. Well, it's already windy and it's going to get worse as the night goes on. Well, I'm just going to take in these views and then think about getting my tent up. Bring you back in a bit. Well, I've been here for a bit. I've not seen anybody and it's a bit windy. I think I'm going to get my tent up now. I might have a visitor later on, Michael. I was talking to him on Facebook and he said he might join me up here. He said he'd probably be getting here in about half an hour if he comes up. So yeah, I'm going to get on with getting my tent up. I've picked a spot just here, outside the stone circles. So I'll get on with that. Well, that's my tent all pitched up and everything inside is sorted. As per usual, I'll turn camera around and give you a quick walk round so you can see where I've pitched at. So here it is, my Alpkit Tetri 2-person tent, which I bought for using during the winter, although it's coming in handy today. I've got it fully guyed out, apart from that one on the front, because the wind's coming from this direction. I don't think that one on the front is needed, but I've got all the others guyed out. It's fairly breezy at the moment, but as you can see, it's quite rigid. I wonder what it'll be like at 4 in the morning when it's over 45 miles per hour, the gusts. Should be a laugh. Well, let's have a quick look inside it, see what I've got. Right, well, in the porchway, it does come with a ground sheet for this porch area, but to save weight, I've left it at home. I can get by without it. Right, well, this side, I've got my trekking poles, 4 tins of McEwen's, got some food in that bag for later. On this side of the porch, got some water, all my cooking equipment, my kitchen, pots, pans, stove, everything's in that. There's some fuel. Inside my rather spacious sleeping area, that's my waste pouch with all my electricals in. My Kestrel 48. At the back there I've got down trousers, booties, synthetic puffer jacket. Still using my FE Active summer sleeping bag. And I'm still using my 3-season climate static insulated V-Light. Right at the back I've got my neck contour pillow. Oh, and I've just realised there's something I need to do. Get a lantern hung from one of these. Right, well, that's guided tour, my tent done. I'm going to dive in, get out of this wind and just sort a few things out. I'll bring you back in a bit. It's starting to get a bit windy out there. I just went out and wouldn't you know it, I pitched it with the back into the wind, but it's changed direction and it's kind of shifted around to hitting it a bit more on the side now. I was thinking, oh, shall I just repeg it all now and change the position? But it could change the other way. It was blowing slightly more that way when I first pitched it. Sod it, I'll just leave it and see what happens. Well, on that note, now I'm all sorted in my tent. My thoughts are turning to, you've guessed it, a tin of McEwen's Champion 7.3. Yum. I'm just going to crack it open. Oh, smells as good as it always does. Well, I'm looking forward to this. Good health, everybody, and cheers. By gum. That's good beer, that. Well, I'm just going to slurp the rest of this, sit down here and just get my bearings and enjoy myself. I'll see you in a bit. Hey, Michael's here. Hey, good to meet you, mate. Hey. Oh, good walk up.
Oh, my calves are hurting because I had a massage yesterday. And, well, let's just say, they hurt. So, that incline, yeah, killed me off.
Yeah, so it's only about 10 yards long, isn't it? But it's, yeah, it's a killer.
Oh, so this is your new tent, is it?
Yeah, I've only ever had it out once before, the Alpkit Tetri. Took it out for 2 nights up on Kinder Scout, but there was no winds or anything, so I thought tonight would be a good chance to test it. I pitched it this way, but I think the wind's shifting a bit more this way now.
Yeah.
But I can't be arsed repitching it. But plenty of other spots. One just there behind me, one just there.
Yeah, I'll throw a picture up there.
Yeah.
Potentially. See which way. I see you near the sheep.
Yeah. They were all around here, they cleared off when I turned up, but as long as the buggers don't gnaw on my guidelines.
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to get your tent up?
I am indeed.
Well, I've had a couple of beers already, so I'll let you get on with that, and I'll try not to interrupt.
Yeah, no worries. I shall get set up.
All right, mate. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a few.
Hey, Michael's here. I've just retreated back inside my tent because it's a bit gusty when you stand outside there, which I'm quite pleased about. It's going to get worse as the night goes on. A good test of my tent. But right next to me is Michael. And he's just doing the finishing touches to his tent, getting his sleeping pad and sleeping bag and pillow sorted out. So I thought I'd leave him alone while he does all that and speak to you. Well, I've had 2 cans of McEwen's Champion 7.3 so far, and I'm about to crack another one open. So give us a second. I always have to smell beer when I open it. It's force of habit. Well, everybody, once again, good health and cheers. By gum, that's still good beer. Well, I'm going to slurp this and have a bit of a chat with Michael once he's got himself all sorted. I don't want to interrupt him at the moment. And later on, I'll think about getting some cooking on. Bye for now. Well, sun has set. I've just been outside round at Michael's tent having a good chat with him. He's been showing me some pictures and video clips of his past adventures. But I just said to him, not much light left outside. So I'm going to get some cooking on while there's still a bit of daylight. So I'll get on with that and I'll see you in a bit. You alright, mate?
Huh?
You okay?
Yeah. Just stick my head out and
that's me salami chopped up. Now to measure out some water. Right, I hope you can hear me because I've not got the wireless microphone plugged in. Just get these bits of grass out of the pan. Right, step one, throw this chopped up pepperami into the pan and then add the water. Right, let's get my stove set up. It's gone dark, as you can probably see besides these lights. It's all dark around me, and my food should have hydrated by now. So let's see what it's looking like. Right, well, I'll take the lid off and give it a stir. I'll just bring camera around so you can have a look at it. Yeah, this is my grub. Sweet and sour noodles with chopped up little bits of pepperami in it. Well, let's see how this tastes. I'll try and get some pepperamis in with the noodles. Oh, that's a big spoonful. That took some chewing without pepperamis in it, but it was nice, very nice. A very easy to make camping meal. Well, I'm going to get stuck into it while it's piping hot and enjoy it, and I'll speak to you later. Well, I finished my grub and I'm about to do washing up. So in my squeezy bottle here, got some washing up liquid, put a little bit in that, and then wherever my water is, I shall add a bit of that. Right, well, first of all, I'll get in there with my fingers, because I'm not too proud. Get all the, well, there isn't any burnt bits. I was very diligent and I kept stirring it while I was cooking. Well, while the water was boiling, wasn't really cooking. Alright, that's that done. Let's chuck it away. Another splash of water. And I'll use my sponge on this one just to give it a bit of a scrub. Give me a spoon of wash as well while I'm at it. Let's throw this water away next, and then finally give it a rinse with some clean water. Right, that's my pan nice and clean. all I need to do now is dry it, so I'll use my microfiber cloth to do that. That's good to go for a brew at morning. Yay! Right, now I've got washing up done. That didn't take long, did it? I'm gonna crack open another tin of beer. If you can hear any noises in the background, that's Michael. He's doing a bit of video as well. Well, everybody, good health and cheers. Oh, by gum. On my 4th tin, that's still good beer. Well, I'm feeling a bit tipsy after 4 tins. Don't take much with me. I'm going to carry on drinking this, have a chat with Michael, and just relax and enjoy the rest of this night as my food goes down. I'm really full after that meal. It was lovely. Right. Well, I'll see you later. Well, time's just gone 11:45. Yeah, 11:45 last time I looked. And yeah, I've had a great night up at Hordron Edge at the Stone Circle. Even better with Michael turning up. We've had a right good chat and a good laugh. It's been a good night, I've enjoyed it. But as I was saying before, it's approaching midnight and I'm feeling a bit sleepy. So I'm going to get my head down. So on that note, I'll say to the all, good night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning, everybody. It's about 7:15. I've been awake for a while, but why is it you feel the tiredest when you're supposed to get up? The tent survived the night. It's a bit blowy outside. There's the odd shower that comes by every now and then. Well, I'm going to get a brew on, so I'll get on with that. I'll see you in a bit.
To raise windfall taxes to 78% till the end of the decade. David Whitehouse, the chief executive of Offshore Energies UK, said there is no simple choice between oil and gas or renewables. The reality is we will need both. A Treasury spokesman said it wanted to ensure North Sea oil and gas producers contributed their fair share towards our energy transition, but the industry insists that sufficient investment in that transition can only happen if we...
The coast of Sicily on Monday, the British technology entrepreneur Mike Lynch and his 18-year-old daughter Hannah were among those on board. 5 bodies have been found. Italian authorities have not confirmed their identities. From Sicily, here's our correspondent Mark Lewin.
One by one is 50
Well, I've just made me first brew at day. I'm just going to grab it. Looking forward to this. Ah, hot. Don't know why I said that like I'm surprised. Oh, I'm going to let that cool down for a bit. And yeah, then drink it. See you in a bit. I'm finally out of my tent on this very windy day. Yeah, I've got all my, well, most of my kit packed up. I've just got to drop the tent really, which should be fun in this breeze. Well, I'm just having a look round it, and yeah, this tent, it performed like a trooper last night. It's not budged. Really pleased with it. That gives me confidence for using it in winter. Right, well, yeah, I'll start to get it down. So I'll see you in a bit. It's still windy. As you can see, I've got my bag on. I'm all packed up, ready for the off. This is where I was camping, and I'm doing my usual. Having a last look around for tent pegs, but all my new shiny tent pegs are definitely in. I made sure of that. And more importantly, I'm looking to see if I've left any little bits of rubbish behind, or if I see anybody else's rubbish, I'll pick that up as well. But no, it's all nice and tidy. Like we all do, we leave no trace, so others can enjoy it. Well, my eyes are watering in this wind. I think rather than just go straight down, we're going to take the long way around because there's no rush. So yeah, me and Michael, who stood over there, he's all packed up as well. We're going to plod on in that direction. top view. Well, this is take 2 because I didn't press record. But yeah, we're back at the car. Mine's just over there. Michael's is further up the road in the lay-by, and he's going to take this little path through the woods back to it.
Instead of the road.
Instead of the road. Well, Michael, it's been great to meet you, mate.
Yeah, and you.
It's been a cracking camp.
Yeah,
and
another one soon.
I'll stay in touch on Facebook with you.
Aye, will do.
See you later, mate.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Well, that was a cracking camp. Really windy, which is just what I wanted to test this new tent. And yeah, I've got a bit of confidence with that tent now for when I take it out in winter. It didn't budge last night and there was some strong gusts. Well, all that's left for me to do now is take this kit off, chuck it in back at car and start the drive home. But before I do that, I just want to say thanks very much for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. And as I always say, I'll look forward to your comments because I do enjoy reading those and replying to them. Well, on that note, there's not further to say apart from cheerio from me, and I'll see you again for another Hengist Wild Camps. Bye all.